चलिए दोस्तों, आज के वीडियो में ये जान लेते हैं द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ स्टेट एंड आर्टिकल 12 ऑफ द इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन. हाउ आर दे इंटर रिलेटेड? So the state comprises of four important things under Article 12. Number one talks about the government and the Parliament of India, that is the executive and the union legislature. जहाँ पे आ जाता है हमारा प्राइम मिनिस्टर, अदर मिनिस्टर्स, लोकसभा, राज्यसभा. सेकेंड आ जाता है गवर्नमेंट एंड द लेजिस्लेचर ऑफ ईच स्टेट, दैट इज एग्जीक्यूटिव एंड द स्टेट लेजिस्लेचर, जहाँ पे फॉर एग्जाम्पल आ जाता है द चीफ मिनिस्टर, अदर स्टेट मिनिस्टर्स एट्सेट्रा. थर्ड आ जाता है ऑल लोकल एंड अदर अथॉरिटीज विद इन द टेरिटरी ऑफ इंडिया. फॉर एग्जाम्पल वी हैव द पंचायत, द डिस्ट्रिक्ट बोर्ड्स, द म्यूनिसिपल कॉर्पोरेशन एट्सेट्रा. And fourth comes all local and other authorities directly or indirectly under the government of India. For example, we have SAIL, LIC, ONGC, etc. So these are basically the bodies that are created by a statute, or they are funded or controlled or managed by the government of India. That means anybody, or to be more precise, any entity that is funded or that is backed by the government of India. So therefore, in the famous case of Ajay Hasia versus Khalid Mujib, the Supreme Court has specifically mentioned that if a body is, financially, functionally, and administratively dominated by or under the control of the government, then obviously it will fall under the ambit of state. So a question arises here that whether the judiciary will be considered as state or not. So here what we see, if we want to explain this, if let's say for example the judiciary is exercising some kind of administrative task, let's say for example hiring of a staff etc., then in that scenario it will be considered as other authorities which is coming under the domain of state. But when it is exercising core judicial function, then obviously it will not be considered as a state. So therefore, what is Article 12 of the Indian Constitution in a nutshell? Basically, it is coming under Part 3 of the Indian Constitution, which is defining the term state. So और एक question आ जाता है कि whether this Article 12 is a fundamental right or not, because it is coming under Part 3 of the Indian Constitution. Technically, it is not a fundamental right, but it defines the term state for the fundamental rights that are entailed under Article 14 to Article 35 of the Indian Constitution. So one of the key principles of Article 12 of the Indian Constitution tells us that it determines who can be sued in case of violation of fundamental rights. So please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel Shubhoda on Legal Roads, which is an initiative of Tryakshar Academy for understanding law in simple and easy manner.